everybody and welcome to another awesome video with you on screen friends, Zahar Panda. So today I decided to make another video about Russian cartoons. But I will provide links below to the YouTube channels and the videos on YouTube of those cartoons if you guys want to check them out. Let's begin! So first one that I wanted to talk to you about is Трое из Простоквашино, or Three People from Prostokvashino. That's the name of the imaginary, not really imaginary, village. This cartoon taught us all what's the right way of eating a sandwich. Russian sandwich, where it's just bread and piece of meat and nothing else. There's so many good and memorable quotes that people still quote until this day to their kids or just between each other. This cartoon is not very long and it has several parts to it. Growing up, I had absolutely no questions to this cartoon and I thought everything that was smooth and everything made sense. But watching it now, I realized that his name is Dядя Фёдор. When I was younger, I don't think it bothered me that his name was Dядя Фёдор. But now, it bothers me that his name is Uncle Fyodor. Like, he has the word uncle in his name. Like, why? Also, it's kind of chill that he decided to have a cat and his parents said no, so he just walked away and found himself a new place to live. Like, it was a normal thing to do for like a young boy. I don't think that was such a good lesson for me to learn growing up. That literally, if you don't get your way, you just walk away and go find your own house and live with a cat and a dog. But besides those things, this cartoon is absolutely wonderful and amazing, and I highly recommend for you to watch it. Карлсон, который живет на крыше. This cartoon is one of the big ones that a lot of people watch and a lot of people quote until this day. So Karlson is a middle-aged man with a propeller on his pants who lives on the roof and who likes to hang out with a little boy. Watching it growing up, it was like a lightweight and happy cartoon, but now I kind of look at it different perspective, I guess. But it's an amazing cartoon. You should give it a try. Again, they're short and they have several parts, including different characters and different storylines, and I would highly recommend for you to watch it because it's you know, generations were raised on it. Another Russian cartoon that kind of resembles Tom and Jerry, or like how I mentioned in my previous video, No Pogodi, where it's a wolf and a bunny, but this one calls Кот Леопольд. It's basically a story of a very nice cat, and he has to deal with those two mice who just tried to ruin his life. Just like a Tom and Jerry when, you know, there's a mouse and a cat and they fight. However, in this scenario, there's two mice and a cat who doesn't fight. Ребята, давайте жить дружно. I remember feeling so bad because he's not even fighting. He's not doing anything wrong. Like, absolutely, he's doing absolutely nothing wrong. And those two little guys just mess with his life and he's still nice to him. Except for that one episode. Next one is called Litchikarabel, the flying ship. I feel like it's a weird pick, but I do think that this cartoon brought up so many cool things and memories, and in general, like, people again still quote this cartoon until this day, and I think it's a cool one because it includes songs, a lot of songs as well, like Трое из Простоквашино, they do sing sometimes there, but not as often. But this one is just mostly songs. They communicate like a musical, and it's in a cartoon form, and it's like about back in the day when, you know, there's kings, tsars and tsarevnas and stuff, and I feel like it's a very interesting thing to watch because they do include a lot of mythical creatures that, you know, Russian fairy tales are talking about. Such as Водяной. Я водяной, поговорил бы кто со мной, а то мои подружки, пиявки да лягушки. Тьфу, какая гадость! Эх, жизнь моя жестянка, да ну ее в болото. Живу я как поганка, а мне летать, а мне летать, а мне летать охота. Or Баба Яга. Шла лесной стороной, увязался черт со мной, думала мужчина, что за чертовщина. But honestly, I do recommend watching anything that СоюзМультфильм produced or created, because those are the cartoons that a lot of Russians grew up with and still are growing up with, even though they're like maybe not as cool graphics or whatever, but they are right there. Another thing that I remember and I know brings so much good memories to everybody else is the moment you hear this song. In case you guys didn't hear me singing, that's because I didn't like it and I deleted it. Some great cartoons, and usually that song used to play right after Spokojной noći Малыши, which was like a show with the puppets, and you know, when it was before bedtime, kind of like they tell you a story, they talk, and then you see a couple cartoons, and it was amazing. And honestly guys, if you're Russian, if you're not Russian, but if you are Russian and you're watching this and you're like, oh, come on, I watched all those cartoons, I highly recommend everyone to watch cartoons from Gora Samоцветов, or Mountain of Gems. This is the company made by Pilot, and they created such an amazing cartoons that were interesting even for me until this day to watch. What they basically do, they take a story that was told in a certain region of Russia. First of all, they talk about this region in Russia. They talk about like the big things that happened, people who came out of there, like, you know, they talk about cool things, they educate you right before the cartoon, which is kind of cool, and then they tell the story within the cartoon. Like sometimes they do a Play-Doh or clay animation, sometimes they do some other weird animation, sometimes the animation looks like you're watching Cartoon Network, but it's so cool. The stories are so awesome and unique and like from different parts and regions of Russia. It's like, it's amazing. So my favorites are hands down is KuyGorozh.
Дядь Куйгорозh, что делать будем? Давайте мне работу, а то все порушь, поломаю.
Another one is Zhiharka, and I would say that that's like resembles Masha and Medved, Masha and the Bear aesthetic, and like, you know, that character that she's playing, and I feel like a lot of people, like that was everybody's favorite cartoon out of the whole series. And I personally enjoyed Zlydni, and I was like playing that ish on repeat. I don't know, something about it, just, I loved it. Highly recommend for anybody to watch like their work. Absolutely amazing. I'm gonna link all the cartoons down in the description box with the names and everything, so if you guys want to check them out and watch them, I highly recommend doing that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and you're gonna have an amazing, wonderful day filled with good stories and good cartoons and, you know, good morals and, you know, good things. And to help you with that, I'm gonna give you something special. I'm gonna give you a panda, a power, a panda power. I haven't done that in a while, so here you go, here you go. So much panda power, panda power, panda power. I don't know what that was, sorry. If you like this video, please leave a like and share it with your family and friends. And just remember that you're an awesome potato, and you know what awesome potatoes do?
This will.